Whether it be arts, mathematics, or politics, most of us can only dream of becoming a master of something. Many individuals embossed in our history earned their place through blazing accomplishments and excellent works. Despite all the praises that some of these prominent figures have received, what you don't often hear are the madness behind the spotlight. So here are 8 brilliantly insane people in history. Number 8. Michelangelo. Michelangelo is the most celebrated and arguably the greatest artist of all time. He was a sculptor, painter, architect, and poet during the High Resonance period. Despite being so decorated with talents, he lacked one thing: basic hygiene. He would often go to bed in filthy clothes and boots. His assistant said that he would sometimes go so long without taking his boots off that his skin would come away with his boots like a snake skin. Pardon me while I take a moment to barf. Number 7. Nikola Tesla. Elon Musk's wealth has been driven by the meteoric stock price of Tesla, now valued at $773 billion. Tesla was named after the genius Nikola Tesla, who played a major part in the discovery of radio, AC electricity, computers, and so many more. But Tesla was also totally insane. He had a significant case of OCD. In contrast to Michelangelo's filthiness, this real-life Sheldon Cooper was a germaphobe who refused to touch anything that was a tad bit dirty or anything that was round in shape. He was also obsessed with the number 3. He would walk 3 times around the block before entering a building. He would only stay in a hotel room that was divisible by 3, and he would require 18 napkins for each meal, 3 stacks of 6. I know, crazy, right? Number 6. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was one of the greatest wartime leaders of the 20th century, as he led the British people from the brink of defeat to victory during the Second World War. However, this exceptional figurehead was not always so respectable. He was said to have paraded around his office in his birthday suit. Both Franklin Roosevelt and his son Elliot had astonishing encounters with naked Churchill. One particular incident was when he requested Elliot into his office and found him standing completely naked, smoking a cigar, while dictating a letter to his male secretary. Number 5. Vincent van Gogh. Despite only selling 1 canvas during his lifetime, Vincent van Gogh was regarded as one of the most popular post-impressionist painters. If you think that The Starry Night was an emotional piece of art, wait till you hear the painter's story. Behind his expressive and emotive use of vivid color was a sad and dark reason. Vincent became heavily depressed by the end of his life that he had to cut his ear off in madness. Anxiety affected his writing, that he could only paint to express himself. He painted bright and cheerful pictures because he envied happiness, something he had never had and desperately wanted. I don't know about you, but Van Gogh was feeling blue. Number 4. Pythagoras. Pythagoras was a revered scientist and mathematician. His theorem probably rings a bell. What many are unaware of is the fact that he founded his own religion, Pythagoreanism. Some of the commandments in this religion were downright ridiculous, such as, do not walk on highways, do not step over a crossbar, and do not, under any circumstances, eat beans. I don't know who his followers were, but they weren't Mexicans for sure. Number 3. Charlie Chaplin. Before Mr. Bean ever existed, Charlie Chaplin was the family's favorite. Charlie was a film legend, a great comedian, and his silent films are still spoken of today. But something in him was a little uncanny. Okay, maybe a lot. Not only was he a master in entertainment, he was also a master of marrying teenagers. 3 of his 4 wives were in their teens. Another one of his craziness involved him throwing custard pies at naked women. Sorry for ruining your childhood. Number 2. Empedocles. Remember that sense of pride after finishing a trivial math problem? Well, imagine this. You're in the 4th century BC and you discovered centrifugal force, that the earth is a sphere, and that the air is a substance, not an absence of substance. I don't know if people in those days even knew what centrifugal was. It's no wonder that Empedocles, the man behind the discoveries, believed that he was a god. Okay, maybe he was a bit too conceited. To prove his divinity, he leaped into an active volcano, also known as his death. Number 1. Albert Einstein. Many will say Albert Einstein is pretty much synonymous to genius. He was well known for his work of perfecting the theory of relativity and discovering the photoelectric effect, which made him a Nobel Peace Prize winner. In spite of these, his ill treatments of his wife were not concealed either. It's been said that he left a set of rules for her if they were to stay married. The list included cooking 3 meals and delivering them to his room, being forbidden to travel or sit with him, and to stop talking if he told her so. When he said 2 things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe, it sounded like he was pertaining to himself. Let us know which of the facts blew your mind away in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notifications for more Trekonscious Rex mind-chomping historical thoughts.